exciting it is to be here today and talk to you about some of our incredible products. I can't tell you how exciting it is for me because I specialize in our Pharmanex line, and I talk to a lot of people who have no idea that we actually sell Pharmanex. We have a whole nutritional line of products, a lot more than just Lumi Spa and Mud Mask and toothpaste and, incredible health and wellness products. And, what a great time to talk about these and the importance of taking care of our bodies and our health. And hope everyone at home is exercising on a regular basis if your health permits, and getting good sleep and taking care of yourselves and reducing stress, whether it be through yoga and meditation. I mean, doing all that we can. I see two different kinds of people at this time. One is people that become more lazy and they regret some of the habits they develop of just being lazy and not exercising, not eating properly, not taking the right supplementation. And then other people who are on the other line, and they're taking better care of themselves, right? And they're trying to exercise and be consistent and make a plan and set goals. And that's what I think most distributors and leaders are, right? They're incredible people that are setting goals and making plans to be good. And so today I want to jump right in. I don't have a ton of time, but I'll try to give you all the cool selling tips that I have about some of these incredible, innovative health and wellness products. So before I jump into the products, the first slide here is just the background behind the quality of every product that we sell. The success process was invented in 1996, so many, many years ago, with the creation of Pharmanex. It now applies to our Pharmanex line and our new skin line. But it's about selecting just quality ingredients from the best sources around the globe. We have literally PhD scientists that go to the location of where ingredients are coming from to make sure that we can get the best sources. We have specifications, very, very strict specs that go into our raw ingredients and into our finished goods. So a whole long list of things, from making sure that pretty much all the good is in there. So what you see on the product label is what you get, but also making sure that all the bad is not there. So strict specifications on allowable levels, super minuscule amounts of different things like heavy metals and total bacteria, yeast, and mold, making sure that our products are pure, that they're safe, and they're effective. We standardize to active ingredients where applicable. This is very different because a lot of companies and a lot of products in the marketplace, they'll just have crushed up plant and put inside of a product and make the same claims that we do, because the claims are regulated around the globe. But do they really have those active components? Are they using the correct part of the plant and processing it in a very delicate manner to be able to have high levels of these active compounds inside of plants that provide us unique health benefits? Safety is a given, but if there's an ingredient that is effective and not safe, we won't even think about using it. And then number 6 is substantiation. We substantiate every single one of our products. So every product claim that we make on every product, whether it be Nu Skin or Pharmanex, we have sufficient and more than sufficient substantiation to be able to support and back up all of the product claims, whether it be through actual clinical studies that we do in-house or out of house, or if it's just making sure that we have the effective dose of different ingredients that go into our products. So that being said, our success process applies to our Reishi product. Reishi is one of my personal favorites. It's a product really designed to stimulate the proliferation of natural killer cells. And I'll try to explain what that means. I mean, these are certain type of cell that we have in our health and defense systems that provide an innate response. It's an immediate, non-specific response for just overall general health and wellness. And there are many Reishi products in the marketplace. Maybe an interesting story that you haven't heard before is that there was a researcher who actually studied our Reishi product and compared it against 5 other Reishi samples, because there's many Reishi in the marketplace. It's known from Eastern medicine or Chinese medicine, if you will, of how great it is, of just all the unique health benefits that it provides, that it just helps people live better and with better health, and how it supports our defense system. So this researcher actually compared our product that's standardized to certain actives and has a crack spore technology to some other Reishi products in the marketplace. And what he found in these 2 different assays or tests that this researcher did is that ours was the best. And it was kind of no surprise to us. But what was interesting for us is that we didn't ask this researcher to actually study our product. He went out and got our product on its own and compared it against some of the other products in the marketplace. And to us, it really is a testament of the quality of of not only this product, but everything else that we sell because of this success quality process, our Rishi Max is grown on what are called solid wood logs. It's a way to actually mimic how it grows in nature, but in a more controlled environment. We also select the red reishi. Now, there are many different colors and different varieties of the reishi mushroom that exist. The red reishi has been heavily scrutinized as the highest quality and the most scientifically studied form of the reishi mushroom. And so, just two different examples there, in addition to how it is processed in a very delicate way to be able to concentrate the actives, is really what makes this product unique and different from other health and wellness products in the marketplace. So for our Reishi Max, there's actual multiple steps in the extraction process. Now, when we talk about an extraction, we're using different organic solvents to be able to extract or take out the active compounds that are found within this unique mushroom. So within the reishi mushroom, it actually has a lot of different compounds or ingredients or nutrients that are found within it. But we want to focus and concentrate the unique actives that provide cell-to-cell communication benefits and cell defense benefits inside the body. And so from the reishi mushroom that you grow it in this certain environment, you can extract the triterpenes that are kind of the cell protective like properties. And then from there, you can actually take another step and you extract out the polysaccharides. Now, the polysaccharides are the ones that help to kind of mimic a healthy response inside of the body to be able to fight off some of the foreign invaders that we're exposed to on a regular basis. And so when you combine these two things, in addition to this unique cracked spore technology, and we actually verified under a microscope, that's what you get with Reishi Max GLP. It's not just high in one or in another. When I look at the marketplace and I compare products, because I do that all the time, we try not to talk bad about the marketplace and what else is out there, because there is really a lot of good stuff. But when we compare, we really want to know, is ours the best? And I can tell you firsthand, ours really is the best in terms of the triterpenes, the polysaccharides, making sure that we have the right beta-glucans, the right types of polysaccharides, not just other starches or other sugars that could be naturally found in the reishi mushroom. So very, very important details from a scientific standpoint. From a consumer standpoint, you don't have to remember all the details. Just know that we have high levels of these actives in a very unique technology. So the Reishi Max, we actually standardize. And when we standardize, this is to make sure that you get consistent quality every time you take this product. Because if you take the Reishi Max, and it's a product that I take as well, a lot of people, they feel better. Their defense systems are ramped up, and they're working more properly inside the body. I take it, for example, before I travel. I take it when I'm around a lot of people, because it has a very nice protective response inside the body. But we standardize to these active levels every single time. So we actually get a certificate guaranteeing that we're going to have this minimum level of triterpenes and polysaccharides in addition to the cracked spores every single batch. So you get the same quality and the same results and the same effect every time you buy this product. Now, when we talk about these cracked spores, this is a very, very unique technology. So these spores are kind of like on the outside of the reishi mushroom. There are these protective parts of the reishi mushroom that help with proliferation, that help with sporing out additional reishi product in the future. But inside of these unique spores are also additional levels of these unique active ingredients, so the polysaccharides and triterpenes and others. And what we do is, under a microscope, we actually verify that these spores are all cracked. Because if you don't crack them, you're not releasing the additional level of these actives. So it's kind of like an additional booster to the already high level of benefits that you get from this product. Now, this is a very proprietary process that I can tell you that high pressure is used, and it is a technology that really kind of softens and breaks open these spores to give you that level of activity that you're not going to find in traditional reishi products out there. So like I said, this is an incredible product, one that I highly recommend. It's recommended for adults, and it's recommended to take it on a regular basis. So this isn't a product necessarily that you just need to take before you travel, or when you're around large groups, or when you feel kind of the onset of a cold or a flu coming on, to be able to boost your natural defenses in the body. This is a product that you can take on a regular basis to be able to optimally support those defense systems that you have. Okay, so there's the Reishi Max. Let's switch gears and talk about ageLOC Youth, or ageLOC Y-Span. It has different names in different markets around the world, but this really is our most advanced anti-aging supplement ever. It was about 5 to 6 years of development that went into the creation of this product. It's based on our innovative gene expression insights. And now when I talk about gene expression, This isn't gene manipulation or DNA modification, if you will. It's not like we're we're transforming into Cyclops or Wolverine or changing our genes, right? We're not changing our genes. What we're doing is we've identified technology that actually changes how our genes behave, right? In other words, how active or how much expression they create in terms of genes. They produce proteins and enzymes. And with our unique technology, we can actually screen for ingredients and test them, and then be able to put a blend of ingredients that are able to mimic a more healthy, a more youthful gene expression profile in multiple tissues throughout the body. That's what gene expression science is all about, and it's about targeting the sources of aging. Number two, it's a blend of ingredients hard to get from diet alone. And then number three, it modulates what we call ADMs, or these mechanisms that we have in the body that work really well when we're young, but as we get older, they don't work as well. And so we need gene expression to optimally support these mechanisms to provide systemic benefits. Now, this is some incredible science that's kind of hard to explain. That the visuals are worth a thousand words, right? But as you can see here, this is gene expression data that we have in the brain, in the muscle, and in the heart. And these are very important tissues in anti-aging research. And the fact that we have incredible gene expression data showing that it mimics healthy aging in the brain, in the muscle, in the heart is a really good indicator that this really is providing systemic benefits. So now if I could explain the heat map really quick, you can see the green column on the left. This is going to represent typical aging. So this is a nutritional model that we know serves as kind of a control of how aging happens normally, right? So there's no treatment, there's no protocol. It's just how we age and how your gene expression behaves with that pattern. The orange is going to be a particular nutritional model that we know and has been studied to improve the aging process. So this is a model of aging where we know can reduce a lot of the negative symptoms that happen with the aging process, that can improve aging in terms of just health span and use span and the way that we want to age. And so the orange is going to be ideal. We really want to have whatever orange gene expression patterns are, we want to have that inside of our bodies. And then red is going to be the age lock youth. The only difference between age lock youth and typical aging is the product. So they both had or were given this typical aging model. So that they were like the control. They're aging like we normally do, but the red group was given age lock youth. And what was so fascinating about this research is that in all of these different tissues, you can see that between the red and the orange, the gene expression data is indistinguishable. So this is using software that actually clusters together similar gene expression patterns, and you can see that the green is very, very different, right? So normal aging is very different, but the youth and this healthy aging protocol are indistinguishable. So this data, I mean, when researchers look at this, they're like, where do I get my hands on this product? How can I mimic healthy gene expression? And we're talking about 2,000 to 3,000 plus genes in these various tissues that are being literally reversed in a positive direction to mimic a more healthy, youthful gene expression pattern. This is incredible stuff. So ADMs, these are mechanisms inside the body that are very technical, and I actually don't want to go into detail about a lot of them. We have tissue renewal, we have metabolism, we have antioxidants, we have detox and stress response. Inflammatory balance is one that I want to take just a little bit of time on here, because when we talk about inflammation in the body, it plays a role in our defense systems. And so when we're exposed to some kind of damage or some kind of foreign invader, we actually have an inflammatory response that is used to help fight off some of those foreign invaders to keep us healthy. But the problem with inflammation is that if it becomes chronic, so if the inflammation can't counter that foreign invader, if it misfires, if it keeps triggering like it really shouldn't, then that chronic inflammation becomes really this silent killer in the body that's just damaging and weakening our tissues and our cells and our organs. It's causing havoc on our different defense systems, on our different just health and wellness systems inside the body, and it accelerates the aging process. And so this chronic low grade inflammation is very dangerous when it comes to how we can age and how we can age well. And I can tell you, this is part of the incredible science of being able to change gene expression to support a healthier inflammatory balance inside the body. And then DNA protection and repair. So these mechanisms are all being supported through gene expression, and the result is systemic benefits: brain, skin, cellular, metabolic, bone, physical performance. eye health, heart health, wellness, joint health. Maybe from my own experience, I'll tell you, I've noticed brain health benefits in terms of just focus and concentration. I've noticed physical performance benefits as well. I've been exercising and going to the gym at home, right? I have my home gym in my basement, and I've noticed some differences there in terms of just overall energy and overall performance. Um, I've noticed skin health benefits as well. My skin looks a lot younger and it looks a lot better. But for everyone else, maybe your benefit that you notice is a lot different. It might be, heart health in terms of just blood pressure regulation or circulation or the other mechanistic benefits that are supported through this product. Maybe it's eye health and vision. Maybe it's overall wellness and just your defense systems. I mean, whatever the benefit is, these nutrients are really acting where they need to inside of the body to provide you those unique benefits. And so this is just an incredible product. I highly recommend. It's meant for adults, and this is one that you want to take on a regular basis as well. So let's switch gears and talk about G3 now. G3 is a superfruit blend with lipocarotenes. Incredible product. This is one that's actually safe for the entire family. So for adults and kids alike, this is fantastic to boost antioxidant levels. It's scanner certified. One point I should mention about Age Like Youth before I transition here, Age Like Youth is also scanner certified, so you can actually measure the difference in terms of antioxidants with the scanner. Keeping in mind that antioxidant defense is just one of the mechanisms that's supported through Age Like Youth, right? So we are measuring a part of the difference, even though the other difference is still happening inside the body.